Hello everybody, welcome back. The aromas going on in here are so good. Thank you both for joining us. I'm surrounded by two chefs and then a giant hunk of meat, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, we want to talk about a big event that's happening soon. San Diego Bay Wine and Food Festival.
Correct.
Okay, so when is this going to be going on?
Well, it starts today.
Today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, everybody, let's get it started then. First of all, I do want to ask you, Kelson, with Bad Boys of Culinary, so you're going to do a little plating for us?
Yes, I'm going to do.
If you want to start that, but describe to us real quick while you're doing it what we can
this
expect
dish is going to be, this is going to be my course at the dinner. It's going to be 5 courses.
Okay.
And we have a plantain mashed potatoes here. Plantain, I'm from Barbados.
Oh, you're
so,
Bayesian?
Yeah.
Oh
Yes,
my goodness, I've been there and it's amazing.
So I like to use a lot of my traditional things from my country in a lot of my dishes. So
That's
we got
what I'm smelling.
short
It's like
rib.
instant drooling is what happened here. I love it. And while you're doing that, if we could talk to you, DuVal, about the whole festival. What are we celebrating here?
Absolutely. So this is the 18th annual San Diego Food and Wine Festival, sponsored by Sub-Zero and Wolf and Cove. And it's just a celebration of wineries, distilleries, restaurants, foods. Just a lot of good things going on this week.
And you know we have a great scene in San Diego
Absolutely.
for food and drinks. I mean, people get so creative. What can we expect? Tell the people why they need to take part in this.
Well, this is a great event because you get chefs from all over the city. Some chefs from out of town. And it's just an awesome event that takes place, starts today, goes all the way through Sunday, down at the Embarcadero at the Port of San Diego for the grand tasting on Saturday.
Okay.
So all this week, we have restaurants like Ranch 45, we have Market, we have Park where there's an event, our event on Thursday, and a bunch of great chefs. The lineup is amazing this year.
Awesome.
And
So when you're saying it starts today through Sunday, what do we need to do to make sure we get as much as we can out of this?
So you go to San Diego Bay Wine and Food Fest.com to get your tickets. Tickets are still for sale, and there's going to be a lot of events going on this throughout the week.
What's your role going to be?
So I'm with the Bad Boys of Culinary. We're doing our dinner, Secrets, Family Secrets.
Very nice.
Thursday.
So Thursday night's your dinner.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, and tell us about Bad Boys of Culinary. I know we've talked about you on our show before, but for people who may not know, it's a really great group that you have going. And describe it. What do you do with the Bad Boys of Culinary?
So
Kelson?
Bad Boys of Culinary highlights African American and brown chefs.
Okay.
Create awareness through culinary programs, scholarships, mentoring, events. I was in Detroit donating to a local culinary school.
Wow.
I was teaching some kids with the Jack and Jill Foundation last week. So that's pretty much the goal, is to try to help others get to where we're at, and just elevate the culture of chefs.
Yeah. What do you love about doing this right here? What do you love about being a chef?
I love the colors. About being a chef,
yes.
I love just seeing people smile, like you're smiling on your face right now, by looking at the food, just smelling it. That's the most rewarding thing for me, and being able to tell my story and my culture and my history and where I'm from through what I put on a plate.
And what is people's reaction when you say, hey, I'm from Barbados, and this is a piece of my culture here in San Diego? Well, how do people feel about that? I mean, not everyone gets to go to Barbados.
Yeah, the first thing most people say, they're like, oh, so you must know Rihanna. And I'm like, I mean, I wish.
That's why I went, full disclosure, I was looking for her.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding, I didn't.
I wish, but it's, and then they say, oh, you're Bayesian. I'm like, then I got to turn on the accent like this, and then they hear like, oh, you from Barbados? And I go, yeah. So that's the most rewarding thing, is just seeing people just enjoy my food.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna let you go ahead and pour that on.
Oh, okay.
So
what am I pouring?
Right there in the middle.
It's warm. Ooh,
Yeah, right there in the middle, right on top.
I don't want to ruin anything.
There you go. A little bit more.
Okay.
A little bit more.
This is
there
beautiful.
You go.
I like
a little bit more.
Little floral that you put on there.
That's good.
Oh,
right
yeah.
there.
Okay. That looks so nice. So this will be one of the plates that you'll have for today?
Yes. So this will be the my course, which is the 4th course. So we're gonna have 5 courses.
What?
Chef DuVal, Chef Tony, Chef Marcus Twilliger, Chef Omar Henry, and then we have 2 amuse-bouche cocktail appetizers.
Excuse me?
Amuse-bouche. Cocktail hors d'oeuvres.
Okay.
That's gonna be the first course. So, and specialty drinks from Maker's Mark.
I see. Okay, yeah, I was wondering what this is all about.
Yes.
But will there be drinks per each course? Is that what you're doing?
We've also paired each drinks for each course, and then we've also added a little Maker's Mark to each of our recipes for the dinner.
Nice. Is that what's in your gravy? Oh.
Yeah, so this is going to be a bourbon braised beef short rib, plantain with mascarpone cheese whipped inside of it.
Wow.
And we have a carrot slaw. In Barbados, carrot, we normally do like a carrot slaw, which is like carrot, cabbage. Normally would add mayo, but I'm not really a mayo kind of person, and you add
Thank
raisins.
you. You had raisins. I love the
Yes.
raisins. That's so beautiful. I don't want to mess it up, but I do want to try to taste it. But for now, we'll let it be beautiful for our viewers at home. So one more time, it starts today through Sunday. We have like 20 seconds left. Real quick, how do people get tickets and get to be part of this?
Go to the San Diego Bay Wine and Food Fest website, Instagram, Facebook page. Click the links to get your tickets. There's still time.
I love it. There's still time. Thank you so much. And oh my goch, thank you for plating this beautiful
Yes, of
artwork
course.
right here.
Now you have to
it's
try it.
amazing. Okay,
You have to go ahead and try it.
Bye, bye. You twist my arm. It's so nice. And we will be right back after this.